y'all? It's Leah and we are on our first video ever. So I hope you guys can show some love. Today, this is a kind of rushed video because I'm about to go somewhere and my mom is yelling at me and we're about to go get our toes done and all of that. And I was just like, let me come up to y'all with a quick little story time about my fight at Bojangles. If you're new here, do not forget to like, comment, and share and subscribe to your girl, okay? Because we're gonna have fun on this channel. We're gonna have fun. But for those of y'all who do not know me, I used to work at Bojangles for about 3 years, I would say. I was working there when I was like at least 14 and stopped maybe a year or two ago because it was ghetto and I didn't like that. I didn't want that for me. I was not about that life, no. What used to happen when I was at work was there was a lot of grown men who would think that they about to come up in there and talk to me. And some of them would have their kids there. And I was like, you got kids, you got a daughter, first of all. You got her sitting right next to you and you trying to talk to somebody that's young? What are you teaching her really? They used to send me notes, they used to send me cards, they used to send me a lot of shit. They used to send me money. I didn't take the money because I didn't want them thinking that it was about to be something and it's not. So I never took their money. And my mom said, don't you dare take that money. Y'all, they was leaving big bucks. Like, they was leaving big bucks. One man, I kid y'all not, he left me $100. He left me $100. Now, I don't know where he got that money from, and I ain't asked no questions. I didn't take that either, y'all. Don't even get it twisted. But basically, the men there were terrible. Like, one man was literally obsessed with me, and he would call my job and ask if I was working. And my managers would like pass me the phone and be like, somebody looking for you or somebody wanna call you. And I'm just like, who is that? Because it ain't my parents, because I got my phone number. If they're calling and asking for me, it's probably a fan. I don't like those. I don't like these type of fans. It was one day in particular that was the day that it was my breaking point, and I was like, look, I quit. I'm not coming back here because y'all, this Bojangles is ghetto and it ain't for me. I'm a very shy and timid person when I'm at work. I don't really like to socialize. I don't really like to talk like that. I just like to get my bag and go home, and that's on period. I was on the front register because that's where I was always at. They always had me like out front, basically. And I was like, at first I thought that it was just like, oh, I'm good at front. They was trifling. They used to joke all the time. The managers used to joke, and some of the employees, like my coworkers and stuff, used to joke, be like, oh, Leah bringing in all the money. As soon as that was said, I started realizing that I would be the person that would be handing out money to people in the cars. I would be taking orders up front. I would just be doing all of that. So this day in particular will probably be one of the funniest moments and most ghettoest moments I've ever had in my entire life. This day was already going to shit because this man was not leaving me alone. He kept calling. My job is Aaliyah working. No, she died. Like, stop calling. Stop calling. And he used to be like, oh, I want to take you out on a date, The fuck is that? This man, I kid y'all not, he would show up to Bojangles on a scooter, an electric scooter, and he thought he was about to take me on a date. Where we about to go zoom and sir? I'm not, no. He would always call, and this day he was calling back to back. That's why my day was horrible that day, because he was bothering me. Right to come up to the store if I did not say yes. It was a whole lot of stuff going on that day. There was a woman, a black woman, African-American woman. And she had to have been in maybe her 40s or her 50s. And she strolled her little cute self into the store, you know. This is the part right here. I remember her in correctly. She had to have ordered like a chicken biscuit, a fry, and a tea. Repeated back to her. I said, ma'am, is this correct? Repeated back the order. You know what she told me? Girl, you know how to do your job. You got it. Basically saying, I heard it right. She starts talking to me about black women empowerment, and she's so happy I'm out here, a young black woman, getting my money and doing all that. Like, she was giving me a real motivational speech, and I was like, thank you, girl. Like, I appreciate it. These lashes need to hurt the fuck up. Like, I got a question for y'all, and this is for the ladies. Do y'all be using this? Hold on, I gotta put the top on it too, because y'all be using this for y'all lashes, or is it just me? Because this like, if you put this on, your lashes will be on for weeks. She get her food and she leave and she eating it out the door. I was like, I really like her. She was so sweet, but not blah, blah, blah. 30 minutes to an hour come by and shorty come in and she's on 10 10,000. She's on 10,000. Busting open the door. Me and my friend were talking. She busting open the door. She like, oh, y'all in here is trifling as who? I was like, is she drunk? Like, who is she talking to? Because she not saying we trifling. Honey, you was just here like 30 minutes ago. She was just yelling, saying that I rung in her stuff wrong. She walked up to me, yo, you bringing my stuff wrong and blah, 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 cussing me out. I said, okay, ma'am, what did you order? I ordered a motherfucker saying the whole saying that she rung in a whole tailgate or something. You ordered like a big order and only got a chicken biscuit. You ordered that damn chicken biscuit. You ordered that. Don't try to play me. Don't play me. I feel like she was trying to embarrass me or something in front of everybody. I was like, no, ma'am, this is what you ordered. And I repeated her order back to her. And she said that was correct. And then tried to give me a little motivational speech after. Now you coming in saying I'm trifling? Don't talk to me. She take her food and throws it. I look at her. I look at the mess she made. I'm looking like, have you lost your mind? We got one lash on. I already feel myself about to cry. Shit burn. After she do that, I'm looking at her. She looking at me. And y'all know what she said to me? She's like, what? What you gonna do? Blah, blah, blah. I think Shorty told me to go pick up her food. Y'all don't know. When I get angry, there's no talking me down. I was so angry. I felt like Shorty was trying to play me. I'm looking at my manager and he's trying to talk me down. He was like, Aaliyah, calm down. And I tried to talk to her and said, we'll handle the situation, blah, blah, blah. She was hesitant. She was persistent on trying to fight me. She was like, oh no, it's her fault. It's blah, blah, blah. It's bullshit. She this, she that, and calls me a bitch and called me out of my name. And y'all know what she does next? I'm sitting over here looking at him. I was like, I rung in her stuff correctly and I asked her. As I'm talking to him, I see her like fumbling and fidgeting and trying to do something. I look at her, roll my eyes, start trying to talk back to him, and I'm looking at her through the corner of my eye. I'm like, what is she about to do? Y'all know she took off her shoe and she threw it at me? A grown ass woman. She sat there and took off her shoe and threw it at a 16-year-old girl over a fucking chicken biscuit. What the fuck? She was like, what you gonna do about it? Like a whole bunch of bull. You know what I said? I said, hey yo, clock me out. Clock me out. I'm tight. I'm just tight. I'm telling him, I was like, yo, clock me out. Clock me out. And my friend over here trying to talk me down, and I'm like, no, because now I gotta really fight her. Because what she not gonna do is she not gonna come in here, throw a shoe at me, and think that she about to go home without some bruises. I go over to her in the lobby. Nobody was in here. It was like a whole movie. I'm sitting over here looking at her friend. I'm like, yo, you ain't gonna get her? Like, she bugging right now. I don't know if y'all was high, drunk, but you picked the wrong one. So I'm sitting over here, we going at it. I'm cussing her ass the f out. I start throwing punches. She threw a little punch. She got me in my eye, whatever. I'm not gonna front. She was an older woman. I ain't give her ass beat, but I got a good little something on her. But what really was the thing was when I had her in that chokehold, I was not letting up on her. Because something about me is if we fighting and you get me so mad to the point where I start choking you, I'm gonna be out to kill you. That's why I don't like fighting people. Because if I fight you, just know that you on the hit death list. Like, I'm gonna try to kill you. Because you got me so angry and you out here trying to show out in front of people and you over here trying to fight me, a minor. And what if somebody try to do that to your daughter or your son or whatever? Like, they oldest trying to fight your kid. She getting her ass beat at this point. I'm whooping this woman ass. And I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, and try to lie and be like, this woman actually whooped my ass. And then me over here, yeah, I did all that. No. She was ready, fighting her, throwing punch after punch after punch. She's over here trying to grab my hair. You a female and you grab hair, I wish nothing but the worst for you. And it just so happened, I didn't really have hair like that. Now let me be honest. My hair was all the way slicked back in a small bun. She couldn't grab shit. I ain't grab nothing. I'm not grabbing no hair. I may grab your neck in a fight, but I ain't grabbing no hair. And as she was losing, her friend wanna jump in like, girl, stop, this is a whole kid. So now when your friend getting her ass whooped, you want to jump in and say that she's a whole kid. You was gonna let your friend beat up a 16-year-old girl at Bojangles? for a fucking chicken biscuit. But now that I think about it, I wish I would have went back in time. If I could have just kicked her neck or something. She deserved every single thing. And she deserved that chokehold. She deserved that smack to the face, that punch to the throat. Oh shit, baby. Alright, y'all, this is the finishing look.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me.
Like, comment, and share, and don't forget to subscribe to me. If you want my socials, it's gonna be linked down below. See y'all soon. Thank you guys for watching. Mwah.